Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. Today is September 20th, 2019, and today is Friday morning. So looking at the major economic events of the day, just really one event coming out today out of Canada, core retail sales coming out at 2:30 South African time. Now, I wouldn't add so much weight to this number, but looking at the markets, we're going to take a look at the Forex symbols first. British pound continues to forge higher above this 125. We mentioned this earlier this week, a great trading opportunity. And looking at some of the other classes of assets, we're looking at the indices. The Dow Jones consolidates really unchanged for the week. Commodities as well. Okay, really just flirting around the areas that they've been flirting. Gold is at about 1500, 1504-ish level, and oil's at $58 a barrel. And lastly, looking at the stocks, this is kind of interesting because Microsoft has picked up the ball and forged higher yesterday. Okay, it had a really nice bounce. And so the question is it going to carry the market higher? But let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're jumping here into the GBP USD. As you can see, we forged higher earlier this week. And as we did that, okay, we kind of challenged this area of 123.56 several times, didn't break above it, but then did break above it on using it as a subsequent support. As you can see here, that's our trend line, and continue basing that trend line. Now, I mentioned this yesterday and the day before that if we do honor this trend line, we could see us forge higher. And sure enough, that's exactly where we're at. We're at 125.60-ish level. Now, the next real resistance level is 125.90-ish level. And if we break that, we're back in this to 126, 127-ish area. Okay, so a tremendous correction there for the GBP. If we look at the other USD based symbols, we'll see not much of a change. And looking at the commodities, let's start with oil first. And you can see we're just dragging along this resistance line, okay, of 58.59, previous resistance line, subsequent support, and we're just really honoring it right now. So the question is this going to fade further, okay, or are there some questions as to which way oil is going to go into the next couple of months? Looking at gold though, okay, gold also consolidating here from 14.19 to 15.10. We're right smack in the middle of that at 15.05. So it's not going down, but it's not going higher either. Okay, so in these type of environments, you want to just keep your hands away because it's not really giving you that opportunity to break out. Okay, if it does break out in either direction, then you do want to get involved. But for now, you want to keep your focus on things that are making money for you. Now, looking at that Dow Jones, okay, so this was our previous move for the weeks. Okay, we did have this gap down earlier this week from 27,200-ish level to 27,100-ish level, but not much really to talk about. Okay, we're really just trading sideways. Okay, but for the Dow Jones at 27,000 to trade in a 100-point range, okay, when we've been in a 3,000 to 4,000 point range, okay, it's really very dull right now. Okay, and I think that's because the markets are shifting. Okay, some of the traditional stocks, some of the bank stocks that were going higher earlier this week are now kind of like slowing down, and now Microsoft is picking up. So let's take a look at Microsoft just very incidentally. Now you see that there is some momentum picking up here in the last couple of days as it's gone from 135 to 140-ish level. And remember, our all-time high is 141.65. We're only $1 away from that. So if this does break out, this will be a massive correction on the upside, and I do think that we'll carry this forward going into the next week or going into the weekend and going into this to this session. Now, just keep in mind that it's the fall session. Fall session is generally the time when the markets sell off in the Northern Hemisphere. So with that said, okay, I would be a little bit hesitant here, okay, if it doesn't break out higher. But if it does break out higher with some momentum, some volume, I would like to see some follow through. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.